Hey guys, how you going? Mike, Old Fellas Travels. So I've been out for about an hour this morning, and I like this bit of ground, and I have found gold not far away on either side of here, so going for a bit of a swing. Hopefully today's the day we get onto a little bit of gold again. But the weather is really pleasant. We had a little bit of rain the other day. The rain eased off. Meant to be more rain coming, but meant to be more rain coming. But if you have a look at the sky, it's just perfect detecting weather. Beautiful cool breeze, not hot. I think it's running about, still only 21 degrees today. But anyway, let's get on with it. I've come across first tone. We'll give it a scrape. Still got a tone. I'll give you a listen. The GoPro's playing up something terrible, keeps turning itself off. But we'll see how we go. Sounds like a good tone to me. There she's there, I think. Almost there. I think I can see a little tiny bit of lead. Is she gold or is she? No, she's a bit of lead. Yeah, I started getting suspect when that tone started dropping off, but like I said, I haven't found much rubbish here, but yeah, a little bit of lead. A little bit of lead shot. She'll go in the collector's bowl. Alright. Only thing to do is to continue swinging. So let's get on with it and see if we can't find something that's gold instead of grey, I suppose you'd call it. Alright, let's go. Righto team, here we go. About 30 minutes later, and I've got a promising tone. I've given this first scrape and it's starting to rain. Wonderful. We'll keep going. But battery's getting pretty low, so we'll get into it pretty quick and find out what she is. I'll give you a listen. That sounds pretty good to me, but we never know. Still trying to master targeting with the 7000, so sometimes I get a little bit iffy. Well, she's out. Well, I've dug her out, guys. The battery's dying on me on my GoPro, so you didn't see it dig out, but nice little bit of gold. I'll show you quickly before she turns off again. Nice little bit of gold, maybe 0.2, 0.3, but I'll have to whack a new battery in the GoPro, but it looks like we're on the gold. Nice, beautiful day, a few spits of rain, nice little bit of gold in the first hour. Got to be happy with that. Let's keep swinging, guys, I'm keen now. Oh. So oh, there's me a little bit of gold. Gold's better than no gold. So I had a question the other day. I think I've only had one comment on it, but someone commented why I run, geez, nasty scratch on me $1,200 snorkel there. Someone asked why I'm running two WM6s, I think, no, WM12s I should say. And it's a good question, because normally, you know, you see somebody running one or running one with earphones on, but there's two reasons I do it. And one is, if it gets really hot, I can pop the earphones off, and you know, when it's really cooking my ears, and I've done that a couple of times this season when it's really hot, but I can pop my earphones out and switch both of them on, because with you're probably well aware, those that have got 7000s, but with the 7 you can run two WM12s, and it's great for coaching too. But it gives me two opportunities. One, I can rip the earphones off and let the old flappers cool down a bit, because I've got to tell you, the old Volkswagen doors, they get a bit hot on a hot day under those earphones. The other reason is also it's a bit of backup, because sometimes I do forget to charge. But the other really good reason is for video content, so you guys can, you know, I can use the earphones, and then when I get to a target, I can turn the other one on, and you guys can hear what's going on while I'm doing a dig. And which is what I'd call mission critical, really, because for videos, it's no good me swinging over a target and you not being able to hear it. I mean, it's I always know when I still watch, you know, prospecting videos with some of my favourites that I follow when I've got time, and you know, it puts you on the ground there if you can hear the tone, and gives you an opportunity to make a decision yourself, you know, what you might think it is, or is it a big piece deep, a little tiny piece shallow, or just another piece of rubbish, or, you know, our favourite target, of course, which is lead shot. I always I just love swinging over that, don't you? But so they're the reasons, and people might say it's overkill, but that's the way I like to do things, and I do like my audience to get a feel for, yeah, for what I'm experiencing. But the other thing is too, I just wanted to comment, guys, because, you know, I have a lot of videos come up, and they're, oh, what, first 6 videos there was no gold, maybe a specie or something, and or maybe 3, and maybe another 4 or something after that. But I still like to get a little bit of content up on the days I don't find anything, and try and throw something else in with it. But because that's how prospecting is, you know, I don't want people to get the impression that if they're starting out, and it was a little bit of an impression I had that gold wasn't that hard to find, but sometimes it's not, you know. Sometimes you can walk straight onto a patch, and or a couple of patches within a couple of weeks, and, you know, get a good load of good cache of gold out. But other times you can go, well, I think I've gone 2.5 weeks. That's the longest now, 2.5 weeks without, I mean, I found species, but 2.5 weeks without finding a nugget. That's my longest spell now, which is that nugget there. So it just goes to show you, you know, it does wear you down. You've got to be very determined, and you've got to have faith, you know, on your ability to read the geology and pick the ground and such. And to be quite honest, you know, when you're not finding gold, you start to question yourself. And the other thing too is, of course, I was getting a little bit frustrated because I'd only just bought the 7. This is my first trip with the 7, and I was getting a bit frustrated because maybe I thought I just wasn't using the 7 correctly. But, you know, the last couple of days, it's, you know, I've pretty much proven that to be wrong, and I get my head around it now. And I've been running mostly on, for those interested, I've been running mostly on high yield. difficult, especially most because the ground's been quite noisy. There's been spots with a lot of hot rocks, really bad at times, and we've had a bit of rain over the last couple of weeks. I've got to tell you, the ground's still quite damp, and it's very damp here. And in fact, yesterday when the heavy rain came through, I was in a bit of a floodplain and it got really soft. You know, it's important to me that you get a feel for what it's like, and I mean, I enjoy it, I've got to admit. You know, it's a bit rough, it's a bit tough being out here. You do it a bit tough, but if you like the bush and you've been used to the bush, I suppose it's not too bad. But oh, for relaxation, I would rather be anywhere else. People call me mad, but some people can't understand why I do it. I mean, I lived in the country a lot, and I lived on the outskirts of the city a lot, and I've always loved the bush. Spent a number of years in the army, infantry and such, but yeah, I wouldn't be anywhere else. This is my relaxation time, to be quite honest. Apart from that, and the coast with me dog, that's his relaxation time. Anyway, guys, enough battering on, but you know, I just want to give you a bit of a lowdown on you know, what life's like for me out bush, and I mean, it's good. I love it. You can tire of it sometimes when it's not going your way and it's raining for days on end and you're nearly out of beer. But if you plan it right, it really happens. All right, guys, take it easy. Catch you later. Woo.